You are listening to Flaccid on WEFT 90.1 FM WEFT sessions, and a couple of quick corrections to what I said earlier. I said I didn't see a camera crew, and that's true, but I do see two cameras set up, so that's one reason I was trying not to block the band a minute ago. Also, I told everybody to make yourselves comfortable and sit down. I am noticing we have the wonderful problem of not having enough seats, so I can't very well... Anybody who's not sitting down, I don't have constructive advice except thank you for being here and never mind what I said about sitting down.
Maybe dance.
I don't want anybody feeling like they're not playing by the rules because as far as I can tell, there's only goodwill here. So we have, besides a wonderful studio audience, we have Flaccid, and if you guys would introduce yourselves, that'd be great.
I'm Nolan.
I'm Kyle. I play bass.
I'm Jack.
We got CJ in the back corner over there holding it down. And I'll talk for Nick, too. That's Nick.
Did I catch two Nicks, or am I...
No, just one.
I must be thinking of online listeners.
No. Yep. And we are Flaccid.
And just quickly, could you tell maybe where you're based, how you came together, how long you've been playing, any of that you feel like talking about?
We're from up in Bloomington, just up the road. We've been a band for...
Bloomington, Illinois, right?
3.5, 4 years. Yep, Bloomington, Illinois, not as opposed to Indiana.
Right.
So. Yep, just up the street there. A little ways, about 45 minutes. And, yeah, we've been playing for about 4 years now and still rolling steady, having fun. So got a big show coming up in September. We're releasing our first full-length album September 16th at the Castle Theater up there. So be a good time.
I have been to at least one show there. Glad to hear it's still going strong.
Heck yeah.
Do you play Champaign often besides this? Or?
We've played quite a bit at Canopy Club. We've played at Mike and Molly's, although I heard they just closed down.
Yeah, I had to walk by it earlier tonight, and it looks very closed.
Yeah, we actually just played at the Accord last week, too. Now that I think
wonderful.
of it. Yeah.
That was probably the week I was out of town.
There you go.
I mean, last week narrows it down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Anything else? Any maybe website booking information?
Sure. We got our website, which has just been revamped, stayflaccid.com. Then you got stayflaccid.bandcamp.com if you want some more tunage. And you can always find us on Facebook, /Flaccid1.
Well, I will explain to the listeners that these guys brought a lot of music tonight, and we'd all like to get through it. So I think without further ado, I will stop peppering them with questions, and they will play until 10:30, and then they'll play from 10:30 until... Basically, they're going to play a lot of music. So here they go.
Thank you.
Want to play Pilot and Castle? Better preheat the oven. Where are you now? I'm putting a casserole in the oven. It's turning brown. Oh, it looks so good. Cannot wait to eat it with all of you. Where are you now? I took it out. It's cooling down. I'm eating it now. Oh, it tastes so good. I'm eating without you. I'm eating without you. Eruption is near, while all of the town folk are running, screaming fear. What's not so clear? Just stick around, just for a little while. You're leaving now. I'm on the way out, I'm on the way down. I'm sinking now. It's getting hard to breathe. I'm sinking without you. I'm sinking without you. Oh, shucks.
5 sides of a prism. Couldn't tie the knot. That's not important right now. Knee deep in all that you know. I'm starting over again. I'm starting over again. Sorry to tell you, we've been here before. Just gotta tell you that I'm sorry for. Let's not acknowledge it all. Just like rolling on by, I'd say we're on our way home. I'd say we're on our way home. Been feeling spacey. My thoughts I abhor. Been thinking lately. What's next in store? You're not enlightened no more. Looks like your luck just ran out. You're not invulnerable. You're not invulnerable. Borealis. Small talk. Where's the atlas?
Thanks, guys.
Is this close enough to 10:30 for you?
Looks right on the dot to me.
Okay, let me tell everybody what you're listening to. We have Flaccid on WEFT Sessions tonight here on WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign. And these guys really did their homework. Not only did they get this great studio audience here, but we also have a large contingent of online listeners. And
Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
I can always tell who advertised the show by when we have a bumper crop. And when we have a lot less, I can also tell.
Very cool. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in and dropping out with us.
So one thing I thought of that might not have been apparent, Mike goes back and tries to figure out the song titles. If you could maybe tell us the names of some of the songs.
Sure. The first one there was an instrumental jam. I don't know if I ever really named it.
He will arbitrarily name it if you don't. So
He can feel free to do so. We'll call it
A to G.
dang old A to G, and then
ATOG.
ATOG. And then that one that we did that into was a newer one called In and Out, like the burger joint. If you're familiar with that.
Trying to get a sponsorship here.
I know we don't have any to represent, but drink Ham's beer responsibly. But after In and Out there,
I didn't even realize everybody here was 21. Good job, guys.
I didn't either. But after that one, we did a song of Jack's called Pilot into a song of Kyle's called Casserole. Yeah. Which was inspired by his endless love of casserole.
Not so much.
And then most recently after that, we did a song of Jack's that is also fairly new-ish called Aurora Borealis.
Very nice. Now, will any of these be on that record you said was coming out in August?
Quite a few.
Casserole.
Two of them
The two
will
in the
be-
middle.
Yeah, the pilot that we did into Casserole will both be on that album. The other two we actually did just record, though, and we will be putting those on a project not too long after that. So.
You should find a casserole theater to play them at,
There we go.
There you go.
or start one.
Yeah.
Well, anything else? Any?
Just a reminder, if you hadn't heard earlier, we are releasing that full-length album at the Castle Theater September 16th. It's going to be a good old time.
That's downtown Bloomington.
Correct. Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, once again, you're listening to WEFT Champaign. This is WEFT Sessions. Special guest stars taking it away, Flaccid.
Thank you. Yeah, we should have.
oh so easily, sitting in the dark, and then suddenly all the lights go on and themselves. I am all alone, need nobody else. Maybe out of shape, but I am in my place, watching everything get farther and farther away. But you are on the side where everything collides, and I am in the sphere just slowly passing by. Every fucking time that I forget the line, try to tell myself it's good enough to try, but I will make it up with everything I've got, and I will surely pass if I do not.
do have a keyboard player. That last song was called Groove Thang, and this next song is called The Clean and Wiggle. Goals appeared, you don't want out, it's what you're all about. You stop and sang, but you missed your cue. Now you're not quite sure what you need to do. Your batteries are old and they're all ran out. Wires running all throughout your house. Colors running each and everywhere. Not quite sure which one needs repair. Oh no, this can't be true. You stop and think it through. Realize all you have to do is clean and wiggle.
Thank you. Sorry about the slight delays. You know we always kind of do things on the fly. We're going to bring it down for a sec before we blow you all out of the room.
See the way, see the way, see the way. I see the way, but I have lost my mind. But on the brighter side, at least I have a lot of time. Why don't we all, don't we all, don't we all? Why don't we all just get together? Why don't we realize? Why don't we realize it is now or never? Give it all, give it all, give it all. I'd give it all for one more minute. Leave you a trip, we're a trip, we're a trip. You were a trip without all of the begging. Yeah.
So do another one real quick and then have a little song.
Unless you only want to do one more. Two more.
We could end it on here and then two more songs. What's that? After the chat, like the last one.
Oh, wait.
We should, no, we're not doing that.
Wait.
No, we're going. We're having a chat. We're having a chat after the last thing. He said, I think he just said two. Before the last.
Hold on.
B minor. Once again, thank you for listening. We got CJ Kelly back there on the keys. Sir Kyle Wiggy-Woyd on the bass guitar. Jack Kendrick on the lead guitar. Don Man in the saddle back there. Nick Ward. We are Flaccid. Thank you very much. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
right. Well, this is the point in the show where we recap and all anticipate the encore, last song, whatever you want to call it. And so thanks again to Flaccid for being our guest stars tonight and for one more song.
Hey, thank you for having us. Very much appreciated.
And what would you like to recap?
Just to say thank you again for having us and letting all of our crazy friends come.
Would you? Would
There's
you?
always a
Yeah,
show coming up.
the
big
castle
one
would be.
being the one that I mentioned earlier. We are releasing our full-length album at the Castle Theater up in Bloomington, Illinois, September 16th. So be there.
Do you know who's opening?
We have a couple openers. One of them is Vimana. I don't want to mention the other one yet
Oh, surprise!
for contractual reasons, but
And we did not just mention Vimana.
we
Well-
did not just mention Vimana, but Vimana is definitely playing.
Well, I'm
that show
thinking
with
people
us.
will just have to go to find out who it is. Although,
If you haven't heard
at
of
the
Vimana,
same
they're
time,
very cool.
I have a pretty good feeling some of the people in this room might know.
Very possible. I might know, but I can't say. But I do know that whether they play the show or not, there will be an after party, and the Gay Neighbors will be involved. So quick plug to our good friends, the Gay Neighbors, killer band also from Bloomington.
Okay, I thought that sounded like a band and not just
It is a band, not just a joke.
yeah.
It is a joke, but it is a band.
All right, well,
joke.
unless you have anything else, stay tuned for another hour of local music, or I guess it'll be more like 55 minutes of local music, and that 2 hours of incredibly progressive music from 1926.
Hell yeah. Thank you again for having us. One more. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
no room to grow. When there is no room to grow, I will be right at your door, crying and screaming for more, crying and screaming for more. I'm fine, I'm totally fine. Now it is your turn to lie. Now it is your turn to lie. You can have whatever you want, as long as you want what you got, as long as you want what you got. No, 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 no. To meet in the middle again. Can't wait to see all my friends. Can't wait to see all my friends. You can go, but you've gotta beware. Everything's up in the air. Everything's up in the air. There is nobody here telling you what to do. They're all here and there just for you. They're all here and there just for you. They'll be fine just to know you exist. You want to, but just not like this. You want to, but just not like this. I will go wherever you are. Don't give a damn if it's far. Don't give a damn if it's far. You can be whoever you like. But you ought to know by now. But you ought to know by now. No, 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 no. Thank you all again. Have a good night.